Hi, this is rture, and in this video I'm going to show you what happened last Friday on the 25th of June 2021. A whale was making sure that price was being pushed down with some limit orders to actually hunt some longs, and you could see this easily in the order book, which is quite rare because there's quite a lot of noise in the order book. But I think because it was a Friday and we were going into the weekends, there was less liquidity and there was less participation by other exchanges, so price could easily be pushed down. What I have in front of me is trading light, and it's the trading light for the Bitfinex BTC USD pair. These white lines are the limit orders above price, and the white lines below price are limit bids. And what you can see through all of this noise is that there are some zones where price actually couldn't get past. So it started somewhere here where there were limits and price was going down. There were more limits and that were pushing price down. And as you can see, these got filled and these got filled, and eventually price found resistance again over there. And then these disappeared and they turned into support. So to give you some insight in the mechanism, I have to add some other indicators too. Below you can see the volume delta, which shows the difference between market selling and market buying. And the result of these limit sells were that volume delta was green, which indicates there's a lot of market buying, but there's actually market buying into these limit orders. That market buying has no effect on price because price can't get past that wall. So there is a big difference between longs and shorts happening because shorts are actually getting filled and longs aren't pushing price up, which doesn't turn into a profit for them. So when price starts to move down and there are some market sells after those limit sells, price easily moves down because it just can't go up. And that's where longs get stopped out. So at the stop, you can see that there were liquidations happening during the move down. And that also resulted in open interest. Firstly going up because there was a lot of positioning on both sides, whether it's longs or short, and eventually dropping when these got stopped out, and probably also the longs and shorts both were just stopping out their positions because they either couldn't push through or the function of the shorts was to push price down, and that happened. And eventually we saw a move lower again, which actually resulted in some other liquidations, which caused market selling, but those were forced liquidations too. And those actually marked the bottom, and we see that price eventually found support also on those limits. And the funny thing is that eventually these bids started to push price up again. And you can see that they supported price and price was moving up. So really interesting how basically these bids flipped exactly at the bottom and then started that move up. Right now we don't see these bids anymore. There are some bids over here, and these are still active. But this is where the order book probably returns to noise again. I don't expect these to be filled. They're just sitting there just in case or have another function in the market. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to know more about using order book analysis, but especially using delta and order flow in your analysis, please visit us at thebirbnest.com.